Hi, thank you so much for inviting me over to help you with your Welsh exam for this week. So we're looking at clothing and animals. Okay, brilliant. Are these the flashcards? Fantastic. Okay, so I think we'll start by me telling you the Welsh and you can tell me the English back. Blythe. Can you say Blythe back? Blythe. Perfect. What's Blythe? Esgidiau, so yai, see this one a lot. Rhedeg, Rhedeg. This video was sponsored by StarChef 2. StarChef 2 is a free-to-play casual and restaurant simulation game that you can play on your iOS, Android or PC. In StarChef 2, you can manage and cook in your very own unique restaurant. There are over 200 recipes of delicious international dishes to collect and cook up, as well as lots of different vegetables to grow. You can add your friends and make new friends to compete with in tournaments and PvPs, and you can also chat with them. You'll start off with a humble diner that you can build to become the restaurant of your dreams. But that's not all. You'll also be able to create your own food amusement park and search for exotic recipes all over the StarChef 2 world, including places like Hawaii. StarChef 2 also has a music feature that plays relaxing soundtracks, making it great to unwind with. De-stress listening to the soothing sounds featured in the game, including gentle sizzling and bubbling sounds. You can download StarChef 2 now for free and begin your chef adventures by clicking the link in the description. You'll also receive an exclusive offer when you download the game. Thank you to StarChef 2 for sponsoring today's video. And now back to the video. Hi, thank you so much for inviting me over to help you with your Welsh exam for this week. So, what are we looking over for your test? Okay, so we're looking at clothing and animals. Okay, brilliant. Are these the flashcards? Fantastic. Okay. So, what do you need to know with the words? Do you need to know the spelling, the pronunciation? What would you like to have a look at for the prep? Okay, so you want to have a look at the spelling and the translation. Okay, brilliant. Okay, well, if you're ready, I am happy to jump in to your Welsh lesson. Brilliant. Okay, so which would you like to start with? Would you like to start with Welsh clothing items or Welsh animals? Animals, okay. Let me have a quick look at these. And are these coming up in sentences, or do you have to just relay the word back directly? Sentences. Would you like to go over sentence structures or just the words? Just the words, okay. Okay, so I think we'll start by me telling you the Welsh and you can tell me the English back. And we'll also do some pronunciation of you saying it back to me, because if you do have a spoken test this week, that will be really important to know how to say the words, of course. Okay, you ready to begin? Fantastic. Okay, so let's start. Bilch, goch, gota. Start with a big one. Bilch, goch, gota. Can you say it back to me? Bilch. Good. Goch, gota. Good. Bilch, goch, gota. And what is bilch, goch, gota? Ladybird. Fantastic. And do you know how to spell that one? B-U-W-C-H. G-O-C-H. Good. G-O-T-A. Fantastic. So how long have you been learning Welsh for? Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you're getting stuck into it. It's a brilliant language. Lots of funny translations and wonderful historical roots to the language. That's fantastic. I'm always really glad to hear of more Welsh learners and speakers. Brilliant. Next one. Bochdel. Bochdel. Do you know what bochdel is? Bochdel. Do you want a clue? Okay, it's a small creature, and a lot of people have them as a pet. Hamster. Perfect. Bochdel. You say it back to me. Bochdel. Perfect pronunciation. Do you know how to spell bochdel? Let's go through it. Bochddew. You really have to emphasize that CH. Yeah. Bochdel. Brilliant. Perfect. Doing great. Okay. I like this one. Shani flewog. Shani flewog. Shani flewog. Okay, do you want to say it back to me? Shani. Perfect. Flewog. Flewog. Shani flewog. What's shani flewog? Caterpillar. That's great. And do you actually know what the direct translation into English is? They didn't tell you. Furry Jenny. It's quite cute. Shani flewog. So do you know how to spell shani flewog? S-I-A-N-I, shani, good, flewog. Two separate words, shani flewog. F-L-E-W-O-G, brilliant. And the little house, is there a little house in shani somewhere? Where would the little house go? This little shape. Where do you think that goes? Over the A, perfect. Shani flewog. Brilliant. Okay, llygoden fawr. Llygoden fawr. So we have llygoden and we have llygoden fawr. What do you think llygoden fawr is? Rat. Perfect. Do you know what llygoden fawr translates to? Big mouse. Perfect. Can you say llygoden fawr back to me? Llygoden fawr. Llygoden fawr. Good. Mouse big. Can you spell llygoden fawr? Yeah, we can do it together. L-L-Y. So we have the ll sound. G-O-D-E-N. Llygoden. Fawr. F-A-W-R. Perfect. Those mutations can be really tough in the Welsh language. Okay, next. Blythe. B-L-I-th-e. Blythe. Blythe. Can you say Blythe back? Blythe. Perfect. What's Blythe? Wolf. Perfect. And how do we say Blythe? Sorry, how do we spell Blythe? B-L-A-I-D-D. Brilliant. And that double D makes a sound. Perfect. Your approach to Welsh is fantastic. You're doing very well with your pronunciation and your ability to have a look at the words and pronounce them correctly. So your reading skills of Welsh are brilliant. Next one. I always find that this one, I won't tell you just yet, I'll tell you in a second. Bran. Bran. Always roll our R's in Welsh. Bran. Bran. Do you know what bran is? Crow. Perfect, exactly. And can you say bran back to me? Bran, perfect. And can you spell bran? B-R-A-N. N. And the little house above the letter, where does that little house go? Over the A. Perfect. So a nice way to remember this one, if you've seen Game of Thrones, maybe not, I'm not sure. Bran's character in the show plays the crow. Neder. Neder. What's neder, do you think? Neder. 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 What do you think neder is? Not sure? Snake. Neder. Do you want to have a go at spelling neder? And good. E-I-D-R. Brilliant. Neder. Neder. Can you say neder? Neder. Brilliant. 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 Neder. Fantastic. My R's are going into the English now. Okay. Mochen. Mochen. What is mochen? What do you think? You hear the word mochen in a few other words, but what's mochen by itself? Pig. Brilliant. And how do we spell mochen? M-O-C-H-Y-N. Fantastic. Can you say mochen back to me? Mochin. Mochin. Brilliant. Okay. Next one. Kefil. 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 What's kefil? Horse. Fantastic. How do we spell kefil? C-E-F-F-Y-L. Brilliant. Very good to remember the double F in that. The F is just pushed, but it's very difficult to tell that the F is doubled with Welsh. It's just a really hard F, but very, very good for remembering that. Can you say kefil? Kefil. Brilliant. Next. Crank. 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 It sounds a little bit like the word crank. What do you think crank is? Crab. Fantastic. And how do you spell crank? C-R-A-N-C. Perfect. Can you say crank for me? Perfect. Perfect press on the R there. That's really what a lot of the pronunciation in language comes down to, is really pushing those CHs, Rs, double Ls. They really shine through. Okay. Slow. Slow. I always get this one mixed up with slew, because slew, do you know what slew is? Colour, yeah. So I always want to say slew with slow, because we're using a different letter instead of I. Slow. And do you know what slow is? Lion. Fantastic. It does help that slow has as many letters as the word lion, so it makes it easier to remember. And as you've put a note here, you've put ew because it's slow instead of slew. So it's slow. So ew, ew, slow. Brilliant. And can you say it back to me? Slow. Perfect. Very easy to get it mixed up with those other vowels. And how do you spell slow? Double L-E-W. Perfect. Okay, so we're doing a singular and a plural now. Gweninen and Gwenin. Gweninen and Gwenin. Gweninen, Gwenin. Do you know what Gweninen and Gwenin is? B and bees. Perfect. And can you have a go at saying Gweninen? Gweninen. Perfect. Gweninen is a little easier. It is a larger word, but it doesn't have any CHs, THs, or double Ls. It's really, say it as you see it. Gwen, nin, nen. Gweninen. Perfect. And can you say Gwenyn? Gwenyn. Perfect. Now, can you have a go at spelling Gwenyn? Gwenyn. Perfect. And Gwenyn? Gwenyn. B and bees. Perfect. Very good. Next, calf. Calf. Can you say calf? Calf. Perfect. It's one of the first animals you'll learn in the Welsh language. Calf. Do you know calf? For some reason it always reminds me of cows. Calf. It's cat. Perfect. I like the orange colouring. Is that for an orange cat? Cool. Calf. Can you spell calf? C-A-T-H. Perfect. Calf. Next, another animal that you learn right at the beginning. Key. Key. Can you say key? Key. Perfect. And what is key? Dog. Brilliant. And can you spell key? C-I. Fantastic. Okay, so we have looked at mochen. Now we're extending on that. Mochen, kuta. Mochen, kuta. What do you think mochen kuta is? Guinea pig, exactly. Mochen is the pig part and guinea is kuta. So can you say mochen kuta back to me? Mochen kuta. Brilliant. And can you spell kuta? C-W-T-A. Fantastic. You're flying through these. Good job. Kruban. What is kruban? Do you know kruban? You're not sure? Let's tackle saying it first. Kruban. Perfect. And how do you think you would spell kruban? C-R-W-B-A-N. Brilliant. Kruban is tortoise. There's not a lot in the word that helps you remember that. So that's just one you have to keep on studying. Tortoise. Kruban. Next we have korin. I think some people also say koppin, maybe. But this one is korin. Do you know korin? Yeah, we can practice saying it first. Korin. 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 And how do you think you spell korin? C-O-R-R-Y-N. Perfect. Very good for remembering the double R. Korin. Do you know what it is? Spider. Perfect. Korin. Korin, koppin, depends on the dialect. Next, we have Kuningen. 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 What's Kuningen? Rabbit. Perfect. Kuningen. Can you say Kuningen? Kuningen. Perfect. And how would you spell Kuningen? C-W-N-I-N-G-E-N. I always think of Kuningen. Kuningen. Brilliant. Very good. Next, we have Davad. Davad. Do you know Davad? You're not sure? Well, let's practice saying it first then. Davad. Davad. Perfect. And can you spell Davad? D-A-F-A-D. Perfect. Davad is sheep. Perfect. Davad. And your last animal that you would like to learn for your Welsh test this week, bilch. 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 So we've seen bilch come up in a previous sentence, but what is bilch alone? Bilch. Yeah, let's practice saying it. Bilch. Bilch. Perfect. And how would you spell bilch? B-U-W-C-H. Fantastic. A lot of the times I'll even catch myself saying belch because it looks a lot like buch or belch, but it's actually belch. So very, very good. So belch is cow. Fantastic. We did very, very well with these. So now we're going to move on to the clothing items. Ready? Fantastic. Okay. So, jacket. Jacket. Jacket? Jacket. Fantastic. Clothing items are a little simpler. A lot of them do sound exactly like English. Jacket, jacket. And how would you spell jacket? S-I-A-C-H-E-D. Fantastic. Can you say it back to me? Jacket. Perfect. All right. Next we have hosan. 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 Do you know what hosan is? Sock. Fantastic. And can you say hosan? H-O-S-A-N. Perfect. Hosan. Hosan. Fantastic. Sock. Okay, this one's a little simpler. Crease T. 2 words technically. Crease T. T-shirt. Fantastic. T-shirt. And can you say crease T? Crease T. Fantastic. Can you spell crease T? C-R-Y-S dash T. Perfect. Crease T. Okay. Next. Coat. 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 Yes. I thought coat was on the other side too. Coat. And how do we say coat? Coat. Yes. And how do we spell coat? C-O-T. Fantastic. Looks just like cot, but put a little bit more passion into it. Coat. Okay. Next. Kot lao. Kot lao. 2 words. Kot lao. Kot lao. What do you think kot lao is? Raincoat. Fantastic. Just like burug lao, we have kot lao. Fantastic. And can you say kot lao? Kot lao. Fantastic. And can you spell lao? L-A-W. Fantastic. Kot lao. Raincoat. Perfect. Okay. Esgidiau rhedeg. Big one here. Esgidiau rhedeg. Esgidiau rhedeg. What's esgidiau rhedeg? Running shoes. Perfect. Let's say esgidiau rhedeg. Let's break it down. Esgidiau. S-gid-E-I. Esgidiau. Perfect. We have an R at the beginning of the next word, so we want to roll that. Rhedeg. 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 Perfect. Would you like to give spelling this one a go? Yeah, let's have a look at this one. This one's pretty long. E-S-G-I-D-I-A-U. So yai. See this one a lot. Rhedeg. R-H-E-D-E-G. Okay. Perfect. Esgidiau rhedeg. Okay, next. Trousers, beer. Trousers, beer. So what do you think trousers is? Trousers, good. But beer. What's trousers, beer? Shorts, fantastic. So, trousers, beer. Let's say that. Trousers, beer, fantastic. And can you spell trousers, beer? T-R-O-W-S-U-S. Good. Second word, beer. B-Y-R. Fantastic. Trousers, beer. Shorts. Very good. Okay. Let's do this one. Dillad ysgafn. Dillad ysgafn. Dillad. What's dillad? Clothes, fantastic. But what is ysgafn? You want to think about that one? Dillad ysgafn. So they're wearing a type of clothes. What type of clothes do you think they're wearing? Would you like to have a go at dillad ysgafn? Need to have a look? Okay. Dillad ysgafn, light clothes. So, how would we spell dillad ysgafn? D-I-L-L-A-D. Fantastic on the double L there. Ysgafn. Y-S-G-A-F-N. Perfect. Dillad ysgafn. Like to say it? Dillad ysgafn. Perfect. Light clothes. Alright, let's do this one. Siwmper. 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 What's siwmper? Sweater or jumper. Perfect. Siwmper, jumper. Perfect. And can you say siwmper? Siwmper. Perfect. And do you know how to spell siwmper? S-I-W-M-P-E-R. Good. Siwmper. Siwmper. Brilliant. Very good. Okay, so let's go next one. Gwregys. 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 What's gwregys? Do you know? You want to have a look at this one? Okay. Belt. Gwregys. And would you like to try and say gwregys? Gwregys. Gwregys. Perfect. Would you like to try and spell gwregys? G-W-R-E-G-Y-S. Perfect. Very good. Gwregys. Okay, next. Skerrit. 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 Skirt. Brilliant. Just like the English. So, would you like to try and say skerrit? Perfect. And how would you spell skerrit? S-G-E-R-T. Perfect. Very good. Next, random one. Dillad. 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 What's dillad? Do you know what dillad is? Close. Fantastic, because we had that one before. Dillad ysgafn. Perfect. Dillad. And here's a reminder. Do you know how to say dillad? Perfect. Do you know how to spell dillad? D-I-L-L-A-D. Perfect. Very, very good. Okay, next. Menig. 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 What's menig? You have a look? Gloves. Menig. 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 Trying to remember this one, I mean, you could use the G is the beginning of the word, perhaps something to work off of. The action, menig. You think of your hands, menig. How would you say menig? Menig, perfect. And how would you spell menig? M-E-N-I-G, perfect. Menig. Okay, next we have golchi. 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 Sounds like golfy or goalkeeper. Golchi. Like goalie. Golchi. Do you know what golchi is? Okay, so what if I told you it was an action word? Okay, it is to wash. To wash. To wash. You'd golchi dillad. So how would you spell golchi? G-O-L-C-H-I. Perfect on the CH there. And how would you say golchi? Golchi. Perfect. Very, very good. Alright, let's have a look at the next one. We have Crys chwys. Crys chwys. Crys chwys. So we tackled crys before, but now I have a new word after it. Chwys. chwys. You know what this one is? Sweatshirt. Fantastic. So, what is crys chwys? Can you say it back to me? Crys chwys. Perfect. And how would you spell crys chwys? Crys Chwys. Perfect. Crys chwys. Could you try that one more time with the pronunciation? Crys chwys. Perfect. Pretty rough one. Okay. Sanai. 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 What's sanai? Socks. Perfect. So we had hosan and now we have sanai. A little easier to remember because we're using the letters from hosan, the last 3 letters, and we're using it to begin the plural for socks. So we have hosan, sanai. So how would you say sanai? Sanai. Perfect. And how would you spell sanai? S-A-N-A-U. Perfect. Sanai. Okay. Dillad gaeaf. Dillad gaeaf. So we've seen dillad twice now. This will be the 3rd time. But what's dillad gaeaf? Gaeaf. Okay, let's practice saying it. Dillad gaeaf. Gaeaf. Perfect. And how would you spell gaeaf? G-A-E-A-F. Perfect. That A is really snuck in there after the E. Lots of vowels in that word. Gaeaf. Gaeaf. So to never forget the A, you can always split it up when you say it. So gay is your G-A-E, af is your A-F. Perfect. But do you know what dillad gaeaf is? It's a type of clothing again. Winter clothes. Perfect. Dillad gaeaf. Okay, let's see. Frog. Frog. What's frog? Frog. Dress. Perfect, like a frock. So, how would you say frog? Frog. Good. And how would you spell frog? F-F-R-O-G. Perfect. Frog. That's a pretty simple one to remember. You can just think of frock. Gwisgo. Gwisgo. Do you know gwisgo? Yeah, let's have a look at saying it. Gwisgo. Gwisgo. Perfect. How do you spell gwisgo? G-W-I-S-G-O. Perfect. What's gwisgo? Okay, what I told you, it's another action word. To wear. Perfect. Fantastic. That word is going to come up a lot in future tests on clothes. So gwisgo, golchi, very important words to remember for actions when it comes to clothes. And your last card is esgidiau glaw. Esgidiau glaw. What's esgidiau glaw? So we've tackled esgidiau before with esgidiau rhedeg. So this is a different type of shoe. And do you know what shoes are alone? Good, just esgidiau. So esgidiau glaw. What's esgidiau glaw? So we were talking before about law for the rain. So what is esgidiau glaw? It's a rain shoe, or wellies, or rain boots, whatever you want to call them. Esgidiau glaw. Fantastic. And how would you spell glaw? G-L-A-W. Very good. Always good to take into consideration the mutations there with lao. Sometimes it's lao, sometimes it's glaw. Just depends. So we have esgidiau glaw. We say that back? Esgidiau glaw. Fantastic. So now we'll do some quick tests on these. I'm going to flip them around. I'm going to tell you the English. You're going to tell me the Welsh. Okay, so let's shuffle them a little bit. And we'll go back to the animals. Okay, is spider in Welsh? Corin. Perfect. What is rabbit? Kuningen. Perfect. What is sheep? What is sheep? Dafad. Good. And is that one sheep or lots of sheep? One sheep. Good. Cow. What is cow? Bilch. Brilliant. Ladybird. Ladybird. This is a tough one. Bilch goch gotta. Perfect. I believe that is the small. It's the small red cow. It's the small red cow in English. Okay. Hamster. Bochdel. Brilliant. Caterpillar. Shani flowog. Good. Shani flowog. Rat. What's rat? Llygoden fawr. Good. Big mouse. Wolf. What's wolf? Blythe. Perfect. Crow. What's crow? Bran. Fantastic. Snake. What's snake? Nader. Brilliant. Pig. What's pig? Mochen. Brilliant. Horse. Keffel. Brilliant. Crab. What's crab? Crank. I almost said the Welsh there. Lion. What's lion? Slow. Brilliant. Bee and bees. Gweninen and Gwenin. Brilliant. Cat. Cath. Brilliant. Dog. Key. Good. Guinea pig. Mochinguta. Brilliant. Tortoise. Kruban. Brilliant. Very, very good memory on those. So now let's move on to the clothing items. Quick shuffle. Okay. Alright, let's have a look. To wash. To wash. Golchi. Brilliant. Sweatshirt. Sweatshirt. Chris Huis. Brilliant. Socks. Socks. Sanai. Brilliant. Winter clothes. What are winter clothes? Dillad Gayas. Brilliant. Dress. Frog. Brilliant. To wear. To wear. Gwisgo. Brilliant. Rain shoes. What are rain shoes? Esgiliau glaw. Brilliant. Jacket. What's jacket? Shacket. Brilliant. Hosan. What's hosan? Sock. Brilliant. Just the one. Very good. T-shirt. Christy. Very good. Coat. 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 Fantastic. Yeah. Caught me on that one. Raincoat. Raincoat. Coat Lao. Brilliant. Very good. Running shoes. What are running shoes? Esgidiated. Very good. Shorts. Shorts. Like reminding? Trousers beer. Trousers beer. Trousers beer. Light clothes. Light clothes. Dillad ysgafn. Perfect. Sweater or jumper. Siwmper. Brilliant. Belt. What's belt? Like a reminder? Sure. Gregis. Gregis. Very good. Skirt. What's skirt? Skirt. Very good. Clothing. What's clothing? Dillad. Brilliant. And the last one, gloves. What do you think gloves is? Menig. Perfect. Very, very good. Well, I have to say your pronunciation, translation, and ability to memorize these words is fantastic. I have absolute confidence in you for this week's test that you'll be doing. You did fantastically and passed through this with flying colours. Well, this has been a fantastic tutoring lesson. I am very happy that you allowed me to help you learn some Welsh today. If you would like any help with some future themes of the Welsh language, let me know. Happy to come over and help you with the translations and pronunciations. That's fantastic. Well, good luck on your test this week. I'm sure you're going to do absolutely brilliantly. Take care. Goodbye.